Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case you haven't met yet, go and put hashtag pajama in the comments below so I know it's the first time you're being exposed to the Pajama Grandma. I'll probably quit saying that pretty soon because I've been saying it for a few months. I never did a call to action on any of my videos or anything, and so I figured a soft and easy call to action was, hey, just let me know it's the first time you're seeing me. And a few people have done it, but for the most part, people don't. People watch your live videos. People pay attention to things and they don't really let you know that they are. And that's okay. That's kind of the nature of social media. There's a lot more people that lurk and watch and pay attention to what you're doing that you'll never know about. And it's kind of scary. It's kind of powerful, but it's also really interesting to note. So today my granddaughter's on her way over. She's sick and feeling under the weather. So I will be watching her in addition to doing my usual things. Now I've got a couple of interviews scheduled for my women's summit today. So hopefully I can get her either down for a nap or watching a movie or resting, or I can enlist the help of my son-in-law to help keep an eye on her while I'm doing those interviews. I'll figure out a way. There's always a way. I watched her for the first year of her life while I was running an Italian food manufacturing business. So I figure if I can do that, I can do some online virtual summit interviews and some work at home activities while I enjoy the company of the beautiful little angel that is my granddaughter. So that's what I mean by I'm doing the usual, but different every single day with my online business, just like, you know, my other businesses. Most of those I got into a steady routine where every day was a little bit different in the Italian food manufacturing business, but we had like a weekly routine kind of thing where, you know, Mondays where we were making filling, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we were making ravioli, Friday was for packing and delivering. And then I got it set up so that I could actually have Saturdays and Sundays off. Originally, it wasn't that way. I worked 7 days a week doing demos and things. And again, there were routines and things that were usual for each of those activities. Yet every single day was different because we were always interacting with different people. We were always creating different orders. We were always creating and doing different things and trying to add and incorporate different recipes and different varieties and fun into the workplace. And so it's the same thing with the online world. I try to create some systems and some routines. For example, as I produce my content, I create my content every single morning. First thing in the morning, I get up, I get a little cleaned up. This is a little cleaned up. And then I create my content. I make my content videos. Then I go about processing those videos or I hand them off to someone else to process. And I do whatever other projects I'm working on throughout the day. And it's a little different every day. Some days I have coaching students. I'm trying to actually move those into more structure so that they're not just random times that I deal with my coaching students, although I'm always available to them 24/7 on Voxer. I like it when they don't call me in the middle of the night, but some people are all around the world, so it's the middle of the night is the middle of the day for them. And that's fine. That's part of the service that I provide by helping other people. And I'm pretty much awake all the time anyway. So today will be an interesting day to figure out, and it sounds like I'll be watching her starting in February a little bit more to help out her mom and dad. And so I'm going to figure it out. That's part of, you know, it's like being a single mom or a single parent. How do you do your online business while doing that? Well, it's the same way with being a grandma. If you've got a 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old, how do you incorporate that into running your day-to-day business? And it's going to be interesting. It's going to mean changing around my schedule a little bit, doing things differently, but I'll figure out a way to get it done. And we'll figure out a way to make it fun for her so that she doesn't feel like I'm ignoring her when I'm doing an interview and things like that. So that's it. That's what I'll be doing today. Sometime after the sun comes up, I will be running outside and yelling, I feel awesome, because that gives me more energy for my day. And I suspect with a 3-year-old who doesn't feel good, I'm going to need to feel awesome. So what can you do today to make it a fantastic day? Go out, do it. Remember, you're creating your life, so create what you want. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.